Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Zoeacraft. Now, I've had a funny idea. Not funny idea. I've had a very ambitious plan, I guess you could say, for building my base. But, in order to show you, I'm going to build a map wall because it's easier than having render distance because I don't have the render distance to show you. 7 emeralds! Do I get... Nah, I'm not paying that. I take back what I said. 7 emeralds for a map is bull. I'm just gonna go to this cave over here, because I'm pretty sure there's a giant iron vein, like, right at the start of it. Right, so it's 4 iron per map. So I'm gonna need a lot of maps. Redstone. I'm gonna yoink all this. Right, I'm not sure how much iron I have, if any. I do! Well, I'm gonna make an auto smelter because I don't want to have to deal with getting this in and out every, like, 10 seconds. Alrighty, everyone. So I've been hard at work getting the materials for the maps. I've got more iron smelting, so all I really need now is some more paper to get that. And I also need a bunch of item frames, which I need leather for. So I'm probably going to go find some cows at some point and bring them back here. But what I'm thinking, because I want a cool room to put this in. I don't want to just sort of put it down somewhere that I'm going to have to move later. I'm thinking of making like a weird tunnel, like rat hole thing somewhere over here. Probably here. This is where I've been thinking putting it. Now, it's kind of difficult to explain. I remember seeing something similar to this on a Hermitcraft season. I don't know which one it was. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't actually remember which one it was or who made it. I think it was Green. Probably. He's the one I watched the most, so it probably was. But it was this weird tunnel, and he had a drill. I'm not sure really how to describe it. But I'm thinking something like that. So I'll chuck a photo on screen if I can find one. If not, then I guess, oh well. But I'll come back when I've kind of dug it out and started on the idea. Right, so this is kind of what I mean when I was talking earlier. So ignore all the stone because I haven't replaced that yet. But this kind of style, like the dirt everywhere. This... I'm hoping if I put an item frame with a map on there, that it kind of like, it blocks the light a bit, because that's a bit bright. Otherwise I might just have to do it with, or like kind of stay without the shaders in here, which I can do. I'd prefer if I didn't have to, but alright everyone, so I've done some more work on this. It's pretty much done. Besides the map, of course. I'll need to fix this up. This doesn't look the best. But, for now it'll do. But if you come down here, see all of the pillars holding stuff up. Dirt holding that up. I need to do something here. I'm probably going to extend this so that it's a bunch of different holes. But here's the beginning of the map. I need to go get more glowstone so I can finish this bit off. But this is looking good for now. I'm going to go finish this map, and then I'll come back and I'll explain what my idea for the base is. Alright, fellas, so the map is done. It's a bit bright. I'll turn the shaders off. So here we go. It looks much better now. So we've got the map here. This is the main island that we live on, as you can tell. The trees are there. This is that other one that we saw when we first came over. That's off, I think spawn is off in that direction. I might eventually expand it out so that it gets all the way to spawn, but that probably won't be for a while. And then this is another set of islands, it's just over here. Which I think I will probably also terraform eventually, but not at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do, or what my idea is, now, you probably don't know this about me, but I am a writer, supposedly. I have an idea for a book that I have it very well planned out. characters and stuff, and it's set in a world that I've come up with. But please don't ask me to read it. I have not done much of it, but I do have a lot of the lore of the world set out. So I'm going to build one of the areas from my cool fantasy world. I'll probably put a translucent image over here to kind of explain what I mean. One of the big cities in the world is like the druids and elves and ents and those kind of people, and it's like up in the top. But their city is essentially, it's a giant sinkhole in the ocean, and they built this like elven, like golden white crystal palace thing that's floating above it all. So that's what I'm gonna try and do here. Rightio. So imagine that's a bad color. Let's go with red. How do I change the color? There we go. So imagine we've got like tree island up here, tree island up here, bunch of trees up all through here. Then we're gonna build a bunch of like custom, very thin islands like this around here. Imagine just like this. Then we'll have waterfalls coming through down into there, but we'll dig all of this out. So it'll go down to like bedrock, and I'll do that kind of misty, you know, where you layer a bunch of glass and it comes out and looks like toxic mist, except I won't be toxic. I'll do it in like black and grey. All the water will fall down there. It looks like it'll go to nothing. Then in the middle here, giant city that's got like, I'll change the color again. Chains are like chaining it all to the walls, keeping it up. And it'll be like, imagine like what B-Dubs is currently building the Nether Hub, like that ethereal, like elven kind of, you know what I mean? Like when you think where high elves live, and think that, except it's on a giant chain floating rock into the sky. That's kind of what I meant. So we're scrapping anything that you've heard me say in previous episodes. We're scrapping that because I changed my mind, I guess. Because why steal from your favorite franchise when you can just build your own cool ideas? So we got this map room built, as I showed you a minute ago. And but I like this too much, so I went ahead and decided to do the only logical thing and transform this area. It looks so good now. We've got all the farms are still here. I tried to keep everything in the same spot because I didn't want to have to move it. The sniffer farm, I'm hoping this still works to get down to the chest. Oh, because I didn't really want to break stuff down there. We've got all this. More farms. It looks great. Because I do want to start getting some major work on my base done. So I'm going to go build an ender because frankly I need better tools, because most of the ones I have now are really bad. So I'm going to go build one of them. I'll bring an enchanting table and stuff over, and then I can go and just get a bunch of really good tools because I can get levels really quickly. I didn't bring a grindstone. Frick. Well, that was very successful. I went to Riley's and I bought a bunch of mending books and added it to all these tools. Alright boys, so I got distracted whilst I was trying to set up that spawn area, or not the spawn, the like the sand perimeter, because we were running out of storage. A lot of this is getting full, so I also wanted to make a tunnel from my main area to the map area up here. So I built this storage area. It looks cool. It's probably not the most organized thing. And there's shulkers everywhere. We've also got my bed. But I've got to dirt all this up, which is not happening today because I don't want to dirt all this up right now. However, I do kind of want to go sand all of that water, so I'm actually going to go start with that now. Hey guys, so me sanding all the water and starting to build that perimeter turned into a much larger project that I've been working on for a bit. So I'm probably just going to turn that into the next video. So, thanks for watching. That'll be the end of this episode. But, yeah, keep an eye out for my next one, where I spend 20 hours draining water from an ocean monument that I found in the way. So, look forward to that, and I'll see you then. Peace.